This is just a quick teaser video of our latest acquisition, a 1966 Lotus Elan SE in pretty nearly original condition. That's the original paint, it's a replacement top. He's had the wheels refinished. I got this from the same guy that I won the Super 7 from. He had both cars. I won the Super 7 at auction, and he was close enough that I got to go up and see the car while the auction was going on, so I could see it in person. And we hit it off, and I go into his garage, and there this was, and I was like, "You have an Elan?" He goes, "Yeah, and he bought this car new." So this is a one-owner car. Well, I have two owners now, but this is a one-owner car. He brought his children home from the hospital in this car. He had, if you can believe it, 4 of them in here, him and his wife, one child in his wife's lap, and then another child strapped to the roll bar in a child seat. Not this roll bar, he tells me, one with just a single hoop, which gives me a little bit of comfort, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, this I think the seats are original upholstery. You can tell, I mean, it's, there's no carpet down there. He did the dash over. That's actually a solid piece of walnut. He did a nice job on that. He decided to use, to part with the car. And he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, of course I want it. And so here it is. It needs a little bit of TLC, which I'm about to give it, which is why it's here in here. And I'll document that stuff too as I'm doing it. We did a couple of things to it to get it roadworthy so I could bring it home. I bought CV axles for it, so CV joint axles from RD Enterprises. Shout out to Ray if you're watching this stuff. I doubt it. And I found out on the way home that we were having problems with he had just gotten tires for it and things, and we were having trouble with what we thought was wheel balance, but it turns out one of the shocks is blown, so I'm going to put springs and shocks on it. It's time, right? I mean, this car, so, this car has a lot of years on it. It's got about 80,000 miles too, so, it's been driven. So there it is, a little teaser, and I will post other videos as I do work to it, and finally get to drive it, with some vigor, which right now you really can't do. Oh, and something came with it. This is an added bonus. That's a nearly complete. I mean, it's got just about everything on it. Carburetors, distributor, electronic distributor, I'm pretty sure. Everything. Lotus twin cam. It's been breathed on. I don't remember the specs offhand. He's got, all 3 engines. This one and the one in the Elan and the one in the 7 were all breathed on. He liked his hot rod his cars up a little bit. So yeah, this one has a little bit of more oomph than stock. And it's like a spare. And so when we made the deal on the car, he said, "I want to get rid of everything." And I said, give me a number. And I liked the number, and so here it is. I know, it's crazy. I have 3 of these motors now, 2 in cars and 1, standby. It's crazy. To put this in the Elan would be a little bit of a chore because I would need to, I think I would. I would need to convert the car to negative ground. Currently, that car is, like I say, it's very original, is positive ground. It is 12 volts. I mean, the Elans are 12 volts, but it's a positive ground car with a generator. And I I'd have to convert it to negative ground. So that would be the big deal there. I think he always intended to put that motor, once he got it built, in this car. The motor in this car, I think he had headwork done on. Oh, and it's a 6-bolt crank rather than a 4-bolt, which if you're a Lotus engine person, you know what that means. So I know the block is different. I have the original block. It's the original owner. He kept everything. I have all that stuff. I have piles of parts. So there it is. I will post up more about it as things happen.